Okay, so, it is December 3rd. Tomorrow, or at least in the next few days, the new DayZ update is going to happen, which is going to be banning Reshade. Now, according to some players here, for example, this top video here spawned people easier. The major advantage, it would appear, is that you can change the colors in the game, like Reshade, right? But so you can change the color, the saturation, change how the game looks per se. This could lead to it being washed out, not looking like the vanilla game, which is of course what people want. However, it gets kind of bad whenever people are using it to abuse the actual game. So this sort of becomes like it's akin to those problems where people would play an intense multiplayer shooter and they would lower the graphic settings. For example, the grass in Tarkov or Call of Duty or some shit. They would lower the grass, and so somebody playing on ultra, playing on high ultra, they've got the grass maxed out. They've got it high. They're like, hey man, I'm gonna fucking play it. I paid so much for this game, man. I'm gonna fucking play it. You know what I mean? And then they get killed instantly across the map from someone, not across the map, like 40 meters away, because of this person lowering the grass settings so that they can actually see someone through it, which is of course not how you're supposed to play the game. Now, there's not really much you can do about that because that is of course an actual game setting, so you can't really mess with that. However, this Reshade shit, you absolutely positively can, and I for one am I'm positively ecstatic about it, man. I'm not a fan of this shit. I don't endorse it in any way whatsoever. Look at that fucking map, dude. That is crazy. Look at that. Is that supposed to look like it? No. Look at that fucking shit, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna play this fucking muddy, washed out garbage. I sure am. Look, he's on a modded map. Yeah, it's fucking pottery right there, man. Speaks fucking volumes, dude. No, dude, this shit pisses me off. This is the reason DayZ is dying right here, okay? It is people like this who are ruining the DayZ community, because someone like this is going to see you, just like with the grass thing. Look at that. Look at the fucking filter and all that shit. Look at that. Anyway, he's going to see you moving, and you're not going to see him because he doesn't have to move. He can just stand there. He doesn't have to do a fucking thing. The game part is not even involved. He has the filter overlay, and that's it, man. That's it. It's fucking done. The moment you move, the moment you load into this game, you are almost instantly fucking seen because of the colors changing. So they know this, they take advantage of it, and they clearly don't give a fuck because they continue to do it, and it is clearly an issue still now, 2 years later, because of this update happening and it being removed, not working, whatever, the functionality. So people are getting upset, and hey, you know what? Fuck them. If they're that upset about it, they can leave. They can go somewhere else. They can play another fucking game, can't they? Yeah, they sure fucking can, can't they? And you know what? It's a symptom of a bigger problem, because with these modded servers, of how they work, the traders, the extraction servers, the fucking, like, go play Tarkov, dude. You wanna play a goddamn game, dude? You wanna play this shit? Go play Tarkov. Go play an extraction shooter. Go play Fortnite. Go play PUBG. This is not DayZ. I understand these modded servers are because of official fucking sucking, that Bohemia never adds anything. Well, guess what? They're removing Reshade, so you're gonna have to deal with it. But the point is, they never add anything, and they never moderate their official servers, so hackers, cheaters can just do whatever the fuck they want in official, no matter what, okay? You can scream slurs on the town microphone, you can blast Johnny Rebel for anyone who cares to, who is forced to listen, by the way, unless you want to either leave town or turn off your game volume. So that is the type of game you have. And modded servers, not all of them are bad, but I mean, even with the whole Spaggy's debacle a few days ago, it's not great either. Okay, so kicking someone not letting someone play your server because of their opinion on another fucking site that is so removed from the actual game itself, from their Discord. They went out of their way to do that shit. Okay, man. There are so many Northmen's making people download malware to, I don't even know, like to exert power over them. This fucking shit is happening. It will continue to happen. They don't care. And we obviously don't care either, because if we did care, we would do more than just make a fucking post about it on YouTube or Reddit or Discord. We would stop talking. All people do is just talk about it. They talk about it, okay? They mention it's the new thing for the next day, the next week, and then we fucking forget about it. We're goldfishes compared to this, you know what I mean? And nothing ever happens, man. Like people still play the fucking server. I'm not saying some of them don't know about it, but I mean some of them obviously don't know about it, and they enable it. You know, whether or not they know, whether or not they care, they are playing, they are continuing to play on the server. They enable this fucking garbage. So I imagine the video is going to get disliked to oblivion because of all these new DayZ players. They don't even know what DayZ Xbox looks like. Okay, nobody cares about console anymore. Nobody fucking. It's all modded now, and to be clear, with the modded servers, if they were removed, 85% of the DayZ player base would be fucking gone overnight. Okay, this isn't just the Tarkov other game simulator servers. Okay, this would be the roleplay servers too. Even the Stalker roleplay server. Okay, so because that's really the only thing they can do is go to the DayZ multiplayer servers, because there's not much else. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm just saying all these different subsets of servers and their player bases, that'd be fucking gone, dude. They come to these servers and they want to play it a specific way. So that might affect, like with all the armor and shit and the stuff you can find to be ridiculously overpowered, affecting the time to kill and shit, fucking mag dumping someone and they still live and they kill you. When does it end, dude? Like, I get it. You ran around for 20 minutes, and because the loot rate was so boosted, you managed to find a tier 1 vest or a tier 3, whichever fucking scale they use, vest. You found the second best vest in the game in the second house in Berezino, and somebody finds you with an AUG or an M4. They blast you, center mass, and you're still alive, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's the power scaling, the base, it makes no sense. But people continue to play it. They continue to donate, which is arguably a bigger problem than just playing the server, because they are definitely enabling it at that point. But this is what DayZ has come to. It hasn't been an overnight thing, I'll say that. It has been a slow but resolute conclusion over several months and years. We've watched it happen. It's like the crab analogy. Boiling the crab, I think it is, but like in the pot, you know, you slowly, I don't even know if it's a fucking crab I'm talking about, but like you slowly raise the temperature inside the pot so that the thing inside of it doesn't notice, and by the time it does notice, it's too late. You know what I mean? Like, it's just slow, and they never know. Like, it's us, man, and we don't notice until it's too late, and by that point, again, nobody gives a fuck. So, and if this was like some other issue, I can guarantee you people would be complaining just like they are now. The simple fact of the matter is, if there weren't enough people using this mechanic to be pissed off by it being removed, it wouldn't be a problem. But the fact is, it is and remains a problem until this patch happens. I completely get the fact that you don't want your game to look like a communist fucking gray hellhole. I get it, okay? But the game is the game, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe you can find another modded server with a color filter on it or something. I'm sure you could find something. Or if the reshade pisses you off so much you want to leave the game, then fuck off. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it's not... we're making it a bigger deal than it already is. And honestly, I'm happy that it's going away, that it's not a bigger problem than it already is, because it is, in fact, becoming a bigger problem until this happened. You immediately out yourself as one of the biggest pieces of shit imaginable if you manipulate the game doing this. That is my firm belief on this. And it isn't just the reshade, it is any game-breaking mechanic that allows you to get an edge over other players. The moment you stop playing fair is the moment you become a total piece of shit, a cheater, a hack, a fraud, okay? I can list a million different words, but the point is, it's not fair. And who wants to play a game that's not fair? I already know DayZ isn't fair to begin with, so why are we convoluting it even more with this senseless bullshit?